Okay, so let me just get started right now. So this is how the workshop will look like. Okay, when you go into the workshop, this is what you will see. You can log in using your login details. It's the same one for your RealC app. Okay, so when you capture a virtual tour, when you log in onto here, your virtual tour will be shown here. So over at the left side here, you will see all the different tools that you can use, and I'll go through them one by one. I'll start with VR information. Okay, so when you go over here, at the top right corner, you'll see this edit button. When you click on it, you'll be able to edit your information. So it can be like a blog that you are taking, or even like a street, or your project name, or anything. So in this case, for this example, is our EcoProp office. So I'll just save it as EcoProp office. Then for address information, this one, I know some of you may be worried, like if I key in the address, people know where it is. So you can choose to key in like a street name, or even don't put, it's up to you. But for this address selection, right, when you actually key in the address, it will pop up as a map, which I can show you an example later. So if I key in my office postal code, which is 408937, this one will appear. I will select it and then I'll press confirm. So I have selected this postal code, or actually I can just search for EcoProp. Okay, or I can put 63 Ubi Avenue 1, which is our address here. So you just press confirm, then this one will appear as a map feature later on. Then the next one for space introduction, it's how you want to describe the room. You can choose whether or not you want to put it as optional. You can even put like the size if you like, just an example. And then this one is a customized link. So if you have your own personalized website, you can actually put the website link onto here. Otherwise, you can also put your own WhatsApp link up to what you want. Okay, and the next one is your contact information. So you can put your own name. I'll just put mine, Christina. Okay, then your introduction. You can put here to help, or here to assist you on your journey, depending on what you prefer. Okay, but there is a character limit, so just a short one will do. Okay, next one is your contact number. Okay, very straightforward. You can just put it in there. Then avatar is simply just your own profile picture, which you can pick and choose. Okay, then after when you're done, you just press save. Then if you haven't published it, no worries. If it's already published, then you can actually copy this link and then paste it to preview to see your edit. So over here, I've just pasted the link. Okay, then you will see now at the bottom, just now I typed in my name and then I say I'm here to help you. And then this will be my profile picture. And then under information, just to show you how the Google Maps thing, right? Because I key in my address. So this one is where they show us my where the address is. So I can actually zoom in. So this is a good feature for your clients to like interact with, because you can actually drag this little guy and then maybe you want to see what is around the area, right? You can actually drop it here and then it will actually show as this. And then they can see what is in the surrounding, any amenities and all that. Okay, so this is the map feature. Then the description, and also this is your own personal website, right? So when they click on it, for me, I put my WhatsApp chat. So it will actually appear as my WhatsApp chat. Okay. Then the next one is basic settings. So for basic settings, this is kind of like where you want them to start the virtual tour at. So for example, I go to this point right now, and then I'm gonna see maybe this is a good angle. I like this angle, like it makes the unit look spacious, and I want to choose this as the starting point whenever someone click into link, this is something that they will see. So I go to edit, I go to set as initial view. So as the name suggests, because it's the initial view, this is what they will see when they click onto the link. So this one is very straightforward, and you see that actually the changes are updated here already. Then the next one is label. Okay, so for label, you have seen some examples here that I've added. Okay, maybe let me just do one small one, which is the TV screen here. So I can choose text label. Okay, I'll drag it over to where I want it to be. So this can be helpful in the case where, if let's say you want to
the stuff kebab.
Sorry. Okay, actually I think it'd be good if you guys can mute yourself.
Yeah.
Because then if you have any questions, right, you can just send it to the WhatsApp group that we have created. So thank you. Okay, so this is the example for the label that I've added, the TV screen. So you can use this to maybe label like a hidden bomb shelter, or maybe a storage area that has like a fake wall over it. So yeah, and then because this will appear in a virtual tour. Okay, then for multimedia label, it's just like pictures that you can add. Maybe you can, for example, let's say this part here is a window, right? And you want them to see like the view is very, very nice. So you can actually put this at the window. Okay, then you upload a picture of like the wall, the view, right? Then you can click and then you just press save. But I don't know if I have any examples. Let me see. Okay, I'll just use this. Okay, this picture is the view, right? So you can crop it however you like, then save it. Okay, so later when I show you the preview, you will see that there's actually a picture here. So this is just an idea on how you can actually choose to use this multimedia label. So then you can save it as view from window, or like pool view, right? Okay, then audio is just like any music, or you want to upload your own voice also can, like a MP3 file format. But this one is not autoplay, so they have to click into it to press play so that they can hear it. So then this is the text description, and then any link that you want to bring them to any website, you can do that as well. Then you just press finish. So now Operation Succeed is saved over here. So later we can preview that example. Okay, but I want to show you this explore guide next. Okay, so this one basically you see over here on the right side, right? There's already some that has been added. So let me just, maybe I'll delete a couple so I can show you, right? Okay, so let's say you have like different areas of a house, like a balcony, a master bedroom, the junior master bedroom, or the kitchen or dining area. So this is kind of like a shortcut that you can add, okay, to bring them to that place. So it may not be very clear what I'm saying now, but I will show you an example later, then you'll understand. So let's say I want to add this as one of the guide point. Okay, I will just save this as printing station. Then I'll press finish. Okay, so then now maybe I'll go over to the front. I'll go inside here. And then I want to add one guide point here as the office, as the main office. Main office, right? So then I'll press finish. Okay, so I've added these 2 points. Okay, so what will happen now is if I were to go to the link just now, let me refresh it first. Okay, it's loading now. Okay. Okay, so you can see just now this example that I added, the TV screen. Then over here is the multimedia. So imagine if this is a window, your viewers can actually go and click inside here. and then look at this picture. Sorry. You can choose to zoom in as well. So then the guide point. So the guide point that I added just now, the two guide points, right? One is the printing area and one is the main office. You can actually see them here. So when I click onto this, it will appear. So you can see there's a printing station here. Just now, this two was the one I added. So printing station, it can bring me to the point that I fixed at just now. So if I click main office, it will also bring me there. So I think now you can more or less understand how this explore guide work. It's like, for example, if you're in the balcony and then suddenly they want to see the master bedroom, but you don't want to click like 10 over points to get there, then this will be very, very helpful for you because it's a shortcut for you to really like showcase the highlight of the house. Okay. Then the next one is scan visibility. So you will notice now the floor is this white color circle. But when I click on scan visibility, it will show as the points that I have taken during the virtual tour. So in this room, I actually took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, including the one I'm on. So to show you a better view, I can go to the model. Then you will see now that I didn't complete taking the office. That's why there's this like little curved area. But from where I took, which is point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way until point 14, this is the scan visibility tool, which shows me where the points I've taken. And then another feature about this is if you go to edit here, you can actually choose to hide points. So in this example, let's say you take a unit already, then suddenly the owner say, I think I don't want to show my master bedroom. It's a bit messy. Can you just like delete or like remove the points? Then instead of going into the Realsea app to delete the point, right? Because once you delete, you cannot get it back. You can actually go and hide the points from here. So just now you see that I can actually enter the room, right? So now if I choose to hide the point 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, what I can do is I can click on it. You will see that it will turn gray. Once it's gray, it means it's hidden. So when that happens, I just need to select finished. Everything, okay, it will load again. It will refresh the page. But now the difference is you won't be able to see 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 inside. So see, the roaming point here only stops at 9. And then if I go to model view, the points inside the main office is also gone, which means if I were to try to click to go into the main office, I also cannot click inside. So this is good if, let's say, your owner suddenly just don't want to show a room in particular, right? So you can hide the points, so you cannot click in the room, then they won't be able to go in to view it. So if you want to add it back in, you can just go to edit and then select it back, and then it will be included back again. So this is kind of like a easy way for you to edit your virtual tour without permanently removing your points. Okay, then the next one is filter. So this one is very straightforward. It's a filter that applies throughout the unit. So I will just delete this one to show you an example. Okay, so you go to add filter. So this is not just for one point. This is for all, wherever you go. Okay, so if I click onto this one, warm, it actually adjusts the brightness of the unit. Okay, then this one is actually the contrast. It will make it brighter, but if it's too much, it may look like overly bright. And it can help to increase the contrast as well, up to your preference. So if you think this makes it look more appealing, you can actually set these settings. Then you press done. Then now the entire virtual tour will look brighter. So sometimes it may be a bit overexposed if it's too much of an effect, but generally it's still okay. Then the next part is blur tool. So this one, right, let me just show you an example with this. Let's say I want to blur out this picture over here. I can go to add mosaic here at the top right. Okay, and then here you see, because the virtual tour, when it does the scanning, it takes individual pictures. So we need to actually find out where the photo is. which is on the left here, where you can see. Then we just go to add. Then we can just bring it over to our portrait. We can increase the size if we want. Increase it like that. Then we can choose the strength of the blurring tool. It can be very big, very blurred squares, or it can be smaller, up to your preference. Then if you, let's say the top part here, there's more that you want to add, you can actually go here and blur it out as well. Then you just press done, and then it will be saved. But the thing about this blur tool is that because each scan point is an individual shot, we actually need to go to the next scan point and then blur it out as well. So if let's say you take multiple points in the room, you need to make sure that all the points in the room are actually, the blurring tool actually is covered inside. Okay, so let me just show you another quick example on this. Then I'll add one more point. Okay, like this, then done. So you'll see that actually sometimes it may be split into like one part here and then the other part is over here, right? So this one is just half of it. This one is the other half. So you need to add again, make it into the size that can cover up the blurring. Maybe add one more small one to cover the top. So you pretty much get the idea of how this blur tool works, and you just press done. So then it will be saved. Okay, so just remember that for blur tool, it's every individual point that shows the picture, you need to do that. But because of time and all, I'm not gonna show the rest of the points. I'm just going to show you two examples, then you can actually kind of understand, right? So the next one is floor plan. So when you click on this, it will actually show up as a new tab. So in this new tab, you will be able to edit your own floor plan. So for this floor plan, I just want to say that if you're taking a HDB standard one, right, most of the time, in fact, 90 to 95 to 99% of the time, the floor plan will be auto-generated already. Okay, because it's a single floor. But if it's a landed, right, sometimes because there's 2 stories, 3 stories, right, then you may have to go and edit the floor plan by yourself. So let me show you how. Okay, and it's always good to go inside to the floor plan to have a look, to see how it looks like, because sometimes the door may be facing the different direction. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, so in this example, let's say if you have an extra room here and you want to draw the room, you can just choose this draw room. You can start from the corner here and then you can drag it out. So you can stop here, or if you have a longer room like this, or even like this. Okay, so in this case, I'm just going to stop here. So every time a room is created, you will have a name, right, of the room, which you can click on, and then you can see if you can find any categories of the room that you want to edit. If let's say it's a shower, you can just click shower. But let's say if it's something that is not appearing here and you want to enter your own name, you can find others. Okay, then you can go to alias and then enter your own custom name of the room. Okay, but there is a character limit, so you can see over here, actually it doesn't show the whole thing. So just a custom name, yeah. So some of you may be wondering, what is the accuracy of this measurement, right? This one is not the most accurate. This one is up to only maybe 90%. Okay, if you want the most accurate, right, it will have to be the original floor plan from the original developer or from HDB themselves. So if you're worried, because some clients can be very particular about these measurements, right? If you are worried and then you want to hide this, you can actually go to choose this hidden area. Okay, if once this is selected, you will see that the measurements are gone. Okay, and then if you want to hide the text, you can actually go to hidden text. Then they won't even show like the name of the room. Okay, so just now I show you the draw room example. Now I'm going to show you the draw wall example. This is also very similar. It's just that instead of drawing like a rectangle or square shape, it's just gonna let you draw the walls accordingly. Okay, and you can drag it over. Okay, so some of you may be worried, like, what if your room, right, is like a weird shape? Okay, no worries. Let me show you example of how. So I'm gonna drag like that. Okay, so now I show you. So you see that I actually stopped and click to make these separations, right? The reason for that is because I can click this and then I can drag it diagonally. I can drag it diagonally so that if, let's say, your room is a pentagon shape or something, right? Yeah, you can actually just save it like that. Hang on, let me. Yeah, you can actually just save it like that, depending on how your room is shaped. Okay, then you can just enter it as a room name and all that. Okay, so let me just delete this. Another thing to note is your room name, right? So once you are done editing, okay, and then you want to press this top button here, which is save, okay, and then you will see that you can actually add your doors, or even if you scroll down, you can add your windows. Hang on, yeah, your windows over here. So you want to add the doors, right? You can just click this and then add the door here. Okay, and if, let's say, this is your entrance, right? You need to go here to select entrance. And the reason why I want to do that is because, let's say you have a compass on the floor, right? The north, south, east, west. Some of you may have noticed in the virtual tour. And if you want to edit that, you can actually go to select the entrance already. Then here you can choose the degree that is facing. So when you drag this, right, I want you to also pay attention to where my cursor is right now, where this compass is. When I drag this line across, it will actually it should actually follow around to the direction that's supposed to face. But I think maybe the connection is a bit bad right now, so it's not. But you can try on your own to see if it follows the turning around. So basically, this, after you select the entrance, right, you can actually choose the direction that it's facing. Okay, then once you're done, you can just click save and generate. So if they say operation failed, right, it's because you have duplicate room names. So duplicate room names means here is already other. Here is also other. So what I need to do is I go to this other here, which I've already customized to an alias name, right? I can just select as maybe number 3. Then this one I just select as maybe number, hang on. Okay, the thing is loading. My screen is lagging a bit. Okay, maybe I'll just select as 1. So now I press save and then generate floor plan. Okay. Okay, there's still another other here which I didn't notice. Maybe I just save this as number 2. So now I can save and then generate. Okay, not yet. In this case, if this happens, right, you have to find out, okay, why that is. And the reason for that is because I think I have a hidden text here. So I'll just need to change this to maybe number 4. And then I will just save. And then I will just generate. Okay, so now you see operation succeed. We can close this tab. Okay, and then back onto the link here, when we refresh, you'll be able to see that the floor plan is updated as well. And you'll see that once this is refreshed, right? Remember the initial view that we edited earlier? Yeah, this is the view that we selected. So floor plan. Okay, so you see the other here, I've edited this as well, added the door, And then you can actually click into these individual rooms to go in there as well. Okay, so back to the workshop. The last part here is room picks. So this one, when I click into it, it will open a new tab as well. So over here, this is a very helpful tool if let's say you don't have time to go and take pictures, or you scared maybe the picture you take is not nice, right? The picture of the unit. You can actually extract the pictures from here. So I just go to this blue button here, screenshot. Okay. Then I can just find like a view that I like. Maybe I want to actually focus on this part here, right? So I can just go here. I can choose to zoom out, zoom in, or zoom out, right? Then I can select screenshot. So the good thing about this is after you screenshot, they actually add a filter for your picture. So this is the brightest filter. This is a not so bright, and this is a bit darker. Okay, so I want to go with this because I like how this looks. Then I just press save. So then I can press this screenshot again. I can go to find another location which I like I want to focus on this point here. So I can choose to zoom out a bit. Then I will select screenshot. Okay, and then now I can save this as another picture. So once you've taken all the screenshot of your house, your kitchen, dining, living, you can actually go inside here. You see that I screenshot some other pictures from previously. You can look at it. Okay, and if you like it, you can just select to save the image and then upload it onto your other like property listings. Okay, or you can even save it or copy it as well. So it's very straightforward for this one. It's just a tool to help you save time because you really capture a virtual tour, so you can just extract the pictures from there. Okay, so with that, I've covered all the tools here on the left side. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay, and I'm gonna send the WhatsApp group chat link into the chat group. Okay, so in any case, if you have any questions, you can actually just join the group. Okay, and then you can send any messages, any questions that you have. Let me just send the link again. So for those of you who are still here with me, I have less than 1 minute till my meeting ends. I'll send a recording to the group as well. So please join the group, join the WhatsApp group. And thank you so much for your time today. I hope it was a helpful one. I'm Christina. If there's anything, you can just let me know in the group as well. Okay, I'll probably send it to Johnson, Serene, Ivy. They can share with you guys too. Okay, yes, thank you very much. Okay, bye everyone.